Welcome to the captivating world of credit cards. In this video, we embark on an exciting journey through the updated Bank of America credit card collection. We'll delve into the card lineup, offering you insights and rankings that can help you make informed choices. Our focus will be primarily on Bank of America's signature cards, the true gems of their offerings. While we won't dive into co-branded cards with airlines or cruise lines, or explore the realm of business cards today, we'll certainly unravel the mysteries of 6 key cards. Now, it's worth noting that Bank of America's credit cards might not always steal the spotlight when compared to the broader market. There is, however, a hidden treasure among them, and we'll uncover it together in this video. Imagine you're part of Bank of America's exclusive Preferred Rewards program. This elite club opens its doors to those with a substantial financial stake, a minimum of $20,000 invested in Bank of America or its investment arm, Merrill. Pair that with a Bank of America checking account, and you're in for a rewards windfall that we're about to unravel. With this Preferred Rewards membership, the rewards landscape undergoes a remarkable transformation. Picture this. If you have between $20,000 and $50,000 at stake, you'll experience a generous 25% turbocharge on your points or cashback when using these cards. But wait, it gets even more enticing. Crossing the $50,000 threshold catapults you into a whole new dimension of rewards. You'll enjoy a lavish 50% boost to your rewards. Now, if you're in the elite league with over $100,000 firmly planted in Bank of America and/or Merrill, brace yourself for the ultimate thrill. A jaw-dropping 75% surge in rewards. Can you fathom the possibilities? Whether it's a 50% boost or a staggering 75% reward enhancement, your financial journey just got a whole lot more exhilarating. Once we dive into these details, these cards transform into formidable contenders, sparking a compelling case for making Bank of America your top choice, perhaps even your sole choice, if you've got substantial financial clout parked with them. These cards outshine the majority of offerings in the market, but let's not rush ahead. At first glance, without the substantial Bank of America funds and without membership in the Preferred Rewards program, the outlook might not appear quite as rosy. So let's roll up our sleeves and take a closer look at these cards, starting with the creme de la creme of Bank of America's credit card offerings. What truly sets itself apart from the sea of credit cards offered by other issuers in the market is the Bank of America Customized Cash Rewards Card. Notably, it carries no annual fee, making it an enticing choice. Picture this. You're entitled to a generous 3% cashback in a purchase category of your preference. Bank of America offers a curated list of categories to choose from, ranging from the intriguing realm of online shopping to the indulgence of travel and dining, among others. The cherry on top? You have the flexibility to switch out your 3% category on a month-to-month basis if you so desire. But that's not all. Your grocery store and wholesale club purchases snag you an impressive 2% cashback, while all other expenses still earn you a respectable 1% cashback. Here's the deal. There's a cap of $2,500 per calendar quarter on the combined 3% and 2% categories. Once you've surpassed that $2,500 mark in these categories during a calendar quarter, any additional purchases will earn you a still decent 1% cashback. Now, for new cardholders, there's an exciting bonus waiting in the wings. A cool $200 just as I'm making this video. Plus, there's a 0% offer on both purchases and balance transfers when you initially get this card. All in all, this card offers an attractive package, especially if you make the most of that coveted 3% category for online shopping. It's a rare gem in the broader market, although we'll explore another intriguing card shortly. But let's be real here, it's a rarity in the credit card realm. This card is pretty decent on its own though. However, if you're part of the Preferred Rewards program, especially if you're enjoying that hefty 50 or even 75% boost, then the game takes a dramatic turn. Consider this. With a 50% boost, that 3% cashback catapults to a remarkable 4.5%, and with a dazzling 75% boost, it soars to a staggering 5.25%. Suddenly, you're not just competitive, you're leagues ahead of the other cards out there. So, if you've got a substantial stash of cash, with Bank of America and Merrill, joining the Preferred Rewards program is a no-brainer. It transforms the landscape, making all these cards shine even brighter, especially the Customized Cash Rewards card. However, if you're eyeing this card and aren't part of the Preferred Rewards program, well, some cards may still be worth exploring. Let's explore some worthy contenders you can pit against it. First up, the Blue Cash Everyday card from American Express, a card that also flaunts a tempting 3% cashback on online shopping and more. Then there's the Capital One Savor One card and the Wells Fargo Propel Visa, both in the ring to challenge this card's supremacy. Now, let's move on to our second contender, the Bank of America Premium Rewards Credit Card. This one boasts a $1.95 annual fee, but packs a punch with a rewarding structure. You're looking at a robust 2 points per dollar spent on travel and dining, and a respectable 1.5 points per dollar on all other expenses. As I speak, there's a bonus opportunity worth a whopping 50,000 points, which translates to a handsome $500 in value. Now, here's where things get interesting. This card brings not one, but 2 travel credits to the table. These credits could be the game changer in determining whether that $1.95 annual fee is a worthwhile investment. First up, we have the annual $100 travel credit for airline incidentals. Think of it as your golden ticket to covering expenses like checked baggage fees, in-flight purchases, seat upgrades, and even airport lounge access, all by simply using your card. If you find yourself indulging in these perks to the tune of $100 or more each year, well, that annual fee becomes a mere afterthought. And that's not all. There's more in the treasure trove. The card offers credits for TSA PreCheck or Global Entry application fees, adding yet another layer of value to the mix. Let's talk about some real airport magic here. TSA PreCheck and Global Entry, your golden tickets to breezing through airport security like a seasoned traveler. These programs usually come with a price tag of $82 to $100, depending on which one you opt for. Now, here's where the Bank of America Premium Rewards Credit Card steps in with a nifty offer. Especially in that first year, having the card in your wallet would feel like a warm hug because it covers the cost of one of these programs. Yes, you heard that right, your wallet stays a bit heavier in year one. What's even more delightful is that both these programs last for a glorious 5 years. So, after that first year, you don't have to worry about shelling out those annual fees anymore. In summary, this card not only impresses in its debut year, but continues to hold its own as you jet set through life. Here's where the plot thickens, especially if you're making the most of those airline incidentals. And hey, if you're a Preferred Rewards member, well, you're in for a treat, because everything takes a dazzling turn. Those 2 points per dollar spent on travel and dining, they could morph into 3 points or more, depending on the weight of your wallet at Bank of America. The possibilities, my friend, are as boundless as the sky. Next up, let's talk about that 1.5 points per dollar on all your purchases. A good deal on its own, but hold on to your hats because if you're enjoying at least a 50% boost, those points soar to a sweet 2.25 per dollar, offering a pretty enticing return on your everyday spending. So, if you're someone who's snugly nestled in the cozy embrace of Bank of America's coffers, all their credit cards, including this one, seem to sparkle a bit brighter. As you venture into comparisons with other cards in the $95 annual fee league, consider looking at the Chase Sapphire Preferred, the Capital One Venture Rewards card, and the Citi Premier card, among others. Now, let's pivot to our third contender, the Bank of America Travel Rewards card, a breath of fresh air with no annual fee. With this card, you're pocketing a consistent 1.5 points per dollar on all your purchases. These points are exclusively reserved for travel expenses that you've charged to the card. Here's where it gets interesting. There's a tantalizing 25,000 point bonus opportunity that translates to $250 in value. Plus, the card flaunts a no foreign transaction fees badge, a traveler's dream come true. But, and it's a big but, unless you're in cahoots with the Preferred Rewards program, this card might not stand out in the crowded credit card arena. You see, 1.5 points per dollar roughly equates to a 1.5% cashback rate, and redemption options are limited to travel purchases. However, if you're part of Preferred Rewards, well, the math takes a delightful twist. That 50% boost elevates those 1.5 points to a cool 2.25 points per dollar, or a 2.25% reward rate. And if you're rocking a 75% boost, the rewards climb even higher. Just like its companions, this card is a star in the Preferred Rewards constellation. If not, you might want to explore other options. Let's shine a spotlight on the Bank of America Unlimited Cash Rewards card, a no annual fee champion. With this card, it's simplicity at its finest, a straightforward 1.5% cashback on all your purchases. No categories, no fuss. As an enticing welcome, new cardholders can savor a tempting $200 bonus opportunity. But here's the plot twist. Unless you're part of the preferred rewards program, this card might not stand out amidst the vibrant landscape of credit cards. You see, there's no shortage of 1.5% cashback cards out there. Take the Capital One Quicksilver, for instance, offering almost the same deal, and it throws in the perk of 0 foreign transaction fees. Then there's the realm of 2% cashback cards. Think Citi Double Cash, PayPal Cashback MasterCard, and Wells Fargo Active Cash, just to name a few. These cards generously offer a solid 2% on all your spending. However, let's sprinkle some magic on the numbers. If you're part of the elite club with at least $50,000 nestled in Bank of America's bosom, a 50% boost kicks in, transforming that 1.5% cashback into a dazzling 2.25%. Suddenly, the game changes, and this card becomes an enticing contender. Now picture this. If you're basking in the glow of over $100,000 parked with Bank of America or Merrill, you've just unlocked a phenomenal 75% boost. What does that mean for you? It elevates your cashback game to a stellar 2.62% on every single purchase. Now, that's what we call a cashback jackpot. So, it's clear that if your pockets are deeply lined with Bank of America or Merrill Riches, their cards become stars in the financial galaxy. But if you're not in that privileged league, this card might not be your shining star. Now, let's pivot to our fifth contender. The Bank of America card, the hero of 0% interest rate offers. Behold the Bank of America card, the undisputed champion of no annual fees. But here's where the magic unfolds. A grand offer of 0% APR, not just on shiny new purchases, but also on those balances you decide to whisk away from other cards and nestle onto this one. And it's no fleeting deal, my friend. This enchanting offer stretches out for a glorious 21 months. Now, let's not forget the tollkeeper at the gate. A 3% balance transfer fee. Yes, there's a price to pay for the privilege of consolidating your balances onto this card. A 3% upfront fee based on the balance you're shifting. But oh, the possibilities. Is it worth it? Absolutely, especially if you're looking at a marathon to clear that balance. 21 months, my friend. That's not just a good chunk of time. It's a small eternity in the credit card universe. And guess what? The interest rate you'll dance with here is slightly lower than the one you'd tango with on those rewarding cards we've discussed earlier. Here's a bonus nugget for new card holders. A crisp $100 opportunity, just as I'm recording this video. So it's a solid pick if you're in the market for a 0% offer. And you're really in need of one. In fact, it might just outshine some of the cards we've chatted about so far in that department. However, a word of caution. It's not the card you want to plant in your wallet for the long haul, hoping it'll deliver more than that irresistible 0% deal. That's why it's comfortably positioned here as the sixth and final card on our list. Now let's make way for our grand finale, the Bank of America Premium Rewards Elite card. Alright, hold on to your hats because this one is not just premium, it's elite. Presenting the Bank of America Premium Rewards Elite card, making a grand entrance with a formidable $550 annual fee. Now, you might be thinking, what's the fuss? Well, let me tell you, this card is here to show you how the word elite is done. Much like its sibling, the Premium Rewards card, it keeps the party going with a solid 2 points per dollar on all your travel and dining expenses, and a respectful 1.5 points per dollar on everything else. And yes, there's that familiar 50,000 point bonus opportunity, a sweet deal indeed. But where this card truly shines is in the extras it unfurls. Brace yourself for an airline incidental credit of up to $300 each year, covering the likes of checked baggage, airport lounge access, and in-flight indulgences. And that's not all. You still get the same $100, or up to $100, TSA PreCheck or Global Entry Credit as its counterpart. But here's where things get lavish, an annual lifestyle credit of up to $150 for the finer things in life. Think rideshare services, fitness club subscriptions, and even the convenience of food delivery. This card is your ticket to a lifestyle fit for royalty. Now, here's the grand finale. This card comes with a few more aces up its sleeve, Alongside those standout perks, you can tap into one or two other treats that can make a serious dent in that $550 annual fee. Now, whether you're able to max out these goodies better than others depends on how often you jet set. First, there's the Priority Pass subscription, granting you and up to 3 companions exclusive access to airport lounges, a luxurious touch that can transform your travel experience. But that's not all. When you use your hard-earned points from this card to book your flights, you'll discover a delightful surprise. You get a solid 20% off the flights you purchase. Now, that's a treat that can make your wanderlust heart skip a beat. With all these incredible features, it's clear that this card means business. However, I must emphasize that if you're considering this card and you're not part of the Preferred Rewards program, that $550 annual fee might still loom large, even with the potential bonuses and credits you can score. Yet, for the elite traveler who yearns for a top-tier experience, this card could be your golden ticket to a world of luxury and savings. Now, let's kick things up a notch. If you're a card-carrying member of the Preferred Rewards program, and you're enjoying that sumptuous 50 or 75% boost on the everyday points you're raking in from your travel, dining, and other purchases, well, hold on to your hats, because the whole shebang just got a whole lot shinier. Especially if you're the kind of globetrotter who's got a penchant for making the most of that airline incidental credit. The Bank of America Premium Rewards Elite Card isn't just a card. It's a ticket to the elite club of luxury travel aficionados. It rubs shoulders with the likes of the American Express Platinum, the Chase Sapphire Reserve, the Capital One Venture X, and other titans in the luxury travel card realm. So, whether you're a Preferred Rewards powerhouse or just someone with a taste for premium travel experiences, this card is your passport to a world of opulence and adventure. So there you have it, the lineup of the 6 primary Bank of America credit cards. While I may not be singing their praises for the general populace, my enthusiasm kicks in when it comes to Bank of America's offerings for students and those on a credit-building journey. For students, Bank of America extends a generous hand, offering 2 or maybe even 3 cards that mirror their mainstream counterparts, like the Bank of America Customized Cash Card and the Travel Rewards Card. Take, for example, the Bank of America Customized Cash Card for students. It's essentially a carbon copy of the standard card, with that enticing 3% category and the 2% cashback on grocery and wholesale purchases. But here's where the magic unfolds. Bank of America takes center stage in my admiration when it comes to their credit cards, tailor-made for students and those on a credit rebuilding journey. Take the Bank of America Customized Cash Card for students, for instance. It's like a mirror image of its standard counterpart. You still get that coveted 3% cashback category and the generous 2% reward on grocery and wholesale purchases, with the trusty 1% everywhere else. Now, as a college student, you might encounter a slightly smaller credit limit or a tad higher interest rate. But hey, it's a pretty sweet deal with no annual fee. And let's talk about the student card market. It's not as bustling as the one for folks a bit further along life's path. So, Bank of America's student cards shine all the brighter when you consider the competition. Now, let's dive into the realm of secured credit cards. Bank of America offers some stellar options for those on a credit recovery journey, especially if you've been facing a bit of a challenge securing an unsecured credit card that suits your needs. Now, let's peel back the curtain on secured credit cards. The unsung heroes of credit recovery. Yes, they do demand a refundable security deposit, but guess what? Bank of America doesn't skimp on the offerings here. In fact, their secured cards are like the chameleons of the credit card world, effortlessly mirroring the Bank of America cards we've already delved into. Take, for example, the secured version of the Customized Cash Rewards Card. It's like a twin sibling to the regular card, boasting the same reward structure. There's that reassuring absence of an annual fee, although the interest rate may nudge up a bit compared to its mainstream sibling. But here's the real magic. With responsible use and timely payments, you can set the wheels in motion to rebuild your credit score. And that's where Bank of America truly shines in the world of credit cards. Now, here's where the plot thickens. Bank of America has a watchful eye on your credit journey. If you prove yourself as a responsible cardholder, diligently making your payments on time, they might just give you a nod of approval. This means they could upgrade you to a regular card, effectively returning your security deposit and granting you the privilege to wield cards like the Customized Cash Rewards Card or any other gem from the Bank of America lineup. It's clear that Bank of America has made a strategic choice not to dive headfirst into the cutthroat world of credit card competition. Their approach is distinct. They beckon you to deepen your ties with them. How? By embracing a Bank of America checking account and having a cozy nest egg stashed away with Bank of America or their Merrill Lynch division. In return, they open the doors to a world of credit card potential that's truly something to behold. And here's where the plot thickens. The gateway to the Preferred Rewards program swings open when you embrace a deeper relationship with Bank of America. It's like the golden ticket that takes your rewards to new heights, with that enchanting 25, 50, or even 75% boost in their value. Suddenly, these cards transform into glittering gems. Now, for those who haven't yet donned the Preferred Rewards mantle, Bank of America still extends a welcoming hand, eager to consider you for their credit cards. Why? Because even if their cards don't dominate the competition, they know you're a valuable customer. But make no mistake, their ultimate goal is to entice you into the Preferred Rewards embrace. So if you're already nesting a tidy sum with Bank of America, or it's a strategic move in your financial playbook, these cards could be your secret weapon. But if you're not inclined to park your wealth with Bank of America, the world of credit cards beyond their realm beckons. That's a wrap for this video, my friends. Any questions or thoughts? Toss them into the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this, click right here to subscribe to the channel for more exciting insights.